What's up, guys? Danny Lennon back with another CSR2 video. The new season of the race pass is up, so we're going to take a look at all the cars and the specs. I'll let you know what I think about them and let you know which ones are actually worth getting. So let's go do it to it. And if you like CSR2 content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I try to make videos to help you out, so help me out. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's go. So first, we got the Haraya BC, the Hurricane STO, and the M-Gain NSX. I think I just said all of those things completely wrong, but let's check out the stats. So the Pagani runs about a 7.592, 0 to 60 in about 0.9, 0 to 100 in like 1.3, and 380 miles per hour. Pretty cool car overall. It doesn't really beat the dyno time by much, and it doesn't really seem to have any type of interesting live racing setup. So, you know, it's fast, it's got decent times and stuff, so it's good for some things, won't be a great live racer. Next, we have the Huracan STO. This car runs about 7.472. It does beat the dyno time by a little bit, 0 to 60 in about 0.9, 0 to 100 in like 1.5. And I think this one runs about 432 miles per hour, so not bad times. I mean, everything looks pretty good. Again, it's not going to be the world's most wonderful live racing car, so in my opinion, this is another one that's just kind of so-so. Next, we have the M-Gain NSX. This one is a Tier 4 car running about 10.443. It does beat the dyno time by a little bit, 0 to 60 in 1.7, 0 to 100 in about 2.5, and this one will do about 293 miles per hour. And as nice as this car looks, I never really liked it. There's really nothing that stands out about any of these three cars to me. So, I mean, I guess if I were going to pick one of these, I would either go with the Lamborghini because it's really easy to get parts for Lamborghini, or I'd go with a Huayra because it's just kind of a cool car, but Pagani parts are pretty hard to get. Honda parts aren't too easy to get. Honestly, none of these cars right here knock my socks off, so I guess grab whichever one looks the coolest. I don't know. Okay, let's move over to the paid cars. So here we have the Aston Martin Valkyrie Spirit Designer spec. We got the RR Turbo by ATS, then the Koenigsegg Gamera Launch Edition, and I'm going to tell you what, one of these cars is phenomenal. So I was really looking into the Valkyrie here. This one will run about a 6.910. 0 to 60 in about 0.825, 0 to 100 in like 1.4-ish, 511 miles per hour, so it's got really good specs. It beats the dyno time by just a little bit, nothing too crazy, and it doesn't really seem to have that great of a live racing setup. All the Valkyries in the game are tuned the same, they drive the same, they just run slightly different times, so this is exactly the same as any other Valkyrie as far as tune, shift pattern, the way it drives, and you know, it runs a slightly different time than the other ones, but that's about it. They're pretty much all the same car in this game. The ATS RR Turbo runs about 7.308, 0 to 60 in 0.679, 0 to 100 in about 1.044, and 326 miles per hour. Doesn't really have a great live racing setup, so this and the Valkyrie both do have setups where you might be able to win a few live races with them if you're doing like a low performance point, high evo thing like I like to do, but the numbers don't look very good. Personally, I don't really think either of these cars stand out that much. They're just kind of so-so cars. I mean, they're fast, the top speed's good, the acceleration's good, so they're not bad cars by any means, but there are many better cars in the game than both of these. Now we move over to the main event, the Koenigsegg Gamera Launch Edition, running about 6.953. It's going to do a 0 to 60 in about 0.798, 0 to 100 about 1.322, and 485 miles per hour. And there's all kinds of crazy ways to tune this thing to make it do all kinds of really neat stuff. There's live racing setups. The Gameras are some of the absolute best cars in the game as far as just being super versatile. There's so many setup options and tune options you can do with these things. They're crazy. I got a few videos on Gameras already if you want to check them out and see what they can do. I think I did a video for the Launch Edition and a couple of the other Gameras. All the Gameras in the game are just top-notch, really awesome, amazing cars. This one is Purple Star, so if you don't already have a Gamera, of course, unfortunately, you're going to have to spend money to open crates. If you happen to have a Gold Star Gamera, you could always use that to open crates to get parts for keys instead of real money. But yeah, These cars are freaking amazing, guys. The Gamera is the one you want out of all of these. It is totally worth the price of the Showdown. Not the Showdown. What the heck is this thing called? Oh my god. I think I'm having a brain fart over here. The price of the... I still don't know what this thing's called, guys. But you know what I'm talking about. The $10 or whatever they charge you to get these cars. It's totally worth it just for the Gamera Launch Edition. That car is a beast. Out of all the cars in the race pass, hey, I finally remember the name. The Gamera is the only one that I like. The rest of them, you know, they're just kind of so-so, not that great. I mean, the Valkyrie is really cool because it's fast, it's got great numbers, it's just not going to be a wonderful live racer. If that Valkyrie had a live racing setup, it would be awesome, but, you know, the Gamera is the one to get, guys. The Gamera is the one to get. So the ATS is my least favorite. The Valkyrie is my second favorite, not seventh. And the Gamera is by hands down the craziest, most awesomest of the awesome of them all. So yeah, there we have it. If you guys like CSR2 content, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about the game, to go to my channel, scroll down, you'll find all my playlists. We cover pretty much everything in the game on the playlist, or at least a lot of it, or most of it, or huge amounts of it. If you would like to become a channel member, that helps the channel so much. So thank you guys. Thank you to all the channel members. You guys are amazing. You can click the little join button right below the video if you would like to become one. And if you drop down the video's description, you'll see my Discord server, my other YouTube channels, some really awesome affiliate links to some cool lighting, cameras, microphones, everyday products, and all kinds of other good stuff, plus some game news and whatnot. So check that out if you get a chance, and we will catch you next time. Lightning out. Have a great day. See ya.